Hey guys, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than normal. So we're going to be going over update 1.1.0 of First Descendant. And First Descendant is a game I am currently going to be playing more. I'm going to be streaming it this Saturday, I believe. This Friday I'm going to be playing Black Ops 6 with my friends. So this Saturday I will be streaming this and there will be drops. So make sure to hit that like, comment, and sub button. And go over head onto my Twitch, Jushla101. I'll put a link to it in the description. Jushla101 YT. Jushla101 is my old Twitch, which I forgot about it. So we're just gonna do YT. Anyway, so yeah, we'll go through this. So let's see. Haley, the new Descendant that's coming out, will have the passive skill Safe Strategic Retreat. As a passive, the weak point damage decreases when attacking nearby enemies and increases when attacking distant enemies. So technically, she is weaker up close, better at far range. So she might be good for boss fights if someone has the aggro and she's quite the distance away. So she seems to be a weak point damage character, which is going to be good. Fires cryo rounds at enemies to deal and inflict cryo. Enemies afflicted with cryo will receive additional damage from Haley's firearms attacks. Okay, so basically, when she uses this ability, she shoots them to take a lot more damage, not just from cryo, which is quite good to be honest. We get against bosses. Okay. Storm Snare knocks back enemies with a chill vortex and fires a giant freezing beam. Hit enemies with the cryo, so I'm guessing that still will be affected by her active skill 1. Cold Fury to herself every second, while in the Cold Fury state, her movement speed gradually decreases, but her firearm penetration and critical hit rate increase significantly. So she becomes slower, but her firearm damage increases by critical and firearm penetration. Once Cold Fury reaches maximum stack, she becomes immune to knockdown. Ooh, that's really good. And her firearm skill. Okay, so basically her firearm damage will also increase along with skill critical hit damage increases as well. So when she reaches max Cold Fury, she becomes really, really dangerous. Equips her unique weapon when attacking an enemy with the unique weapon, greatly increases penetration firearm attack, deals additional chill skill damage, recovers MP upon attacking weak points. When the unique weapon skill ends, decreases the cooldown of the skills depending on the number of bullets. So if you don't use all of it, she basically, say if you use like half of it, it will decrease the cooldown that it normally has by half, is what I'm guessing. She's now in the research. Wait, how do you. So that's new. Because normally it wouldn't say this item isn't obtained by research. At least when I go into characters, at least for weapons, it doesn't say, hey, this ain't obtained by research. But that says 36 instead of it being a normal genetic code of 1. Enhanced cells, data chips. That's new. Huh. Because all the other ones have a genetic code, not data chips. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't have a genetic code. This has data chips. I think it's a first. Farming Haley's research materials. So okay, so basically, any invasion doesn't require one of Haley's research materials with a 100% chance. Invasion require up to three Haley research materials at once. So I'm guessing these things. Let's see. Haley's invasion occurs daily in 2 dungeons. Invasion can be cleared twice per day. To farm Haley's research materials faster, participate in the following hard infiltration operations: Magister Lab, the Shelter, the Asylum, and the Haven, all on hard. And this is the new mode invasion. After completing all existing main quests, the invasion episode continues with mysterious phenomena. So you will have to beat the campaign to be able to do this. First of the main quest, Alter Design to unlock new progression system inversion reinforcement. So I don't know what inversion reinforcement is, but it seems to be another thing to help your character. How to hide the truth to unlock the new content. Okay, so you have to complete the whole campaign. So basically, once you complete all existing main quests, the invasion episode continues with the mysterious phenomena quest. But to unlock the invasion dungeon, you have to beat How to Hide the Truth. So basically, if you want to go to the new campaign, you gotta beat this, but all you have to do is beat How to Hide the Truth to unlock the new content of the invasion dungeon. Okay. let's see, invasion. You can enter invasion dungeons from the infiltration operations terminal. It occurs daily in two of the hard infiltration dungeons. Okay. So basically, there could be new content. I'm guessing there's also gonna be new weapons as well with the battle pass and all that. Choose to play either infiltration or invasion, where the invasion event has occurred. Invasion dungeons can only be played solo. Oh, so these are solo. So you can't play these with friends, which sucks. You no longer be able to enter the invasion dungeon once you have acquired all the Ironheart particles, which are obtained by clearing the dungeon. Invasion dungeons have unique mechanics for each Voltage Legion and require different strategies. So basically, there's different mechanics. So Legion Mortality, the face separation veil blocks the entrance as it nullifies all attacks. You need to overload and shut down. Defeat the enemies and feed their artificial brains to the quantum computing unit along the entrance while the section separation veil is down. Okay, so this looks like you might have to look up some videos on. To survive the explosion from the inversion energy of the ancient arcade, remove the malignant tumors from the arcade pillar and identify its symbol. You must find the ancestor drone that matches the symbol. After surviving the explosion, the wall will destroy the wall of malignant tumors with the inversion energy emitter. Okay. Ooh, this looks interesting. We'll get to that soon, though. Legion of Darkness, you must disable the encrypted system sealed within the inversion energy. Climb a central control unit, identify the trait of the arcade tile with the guide's help, occupy the arcade tiles. Legion of Darkness will try to take back the arcade tiles. The faster you clear the invasion dungeons, the more Haley research materials you can acquire. Clear the invasioners to acquire golden Ironheart particles, which Ironheart particles is inversion reinforcement XP. You can check the inversion reinforcement from your inventory, acquire Ironheart particle inversion, basically to level up your inversion reinforcer. So basically, as you play, you get Ironheart particles, which you can use to level this up right here. And this, let's see, a device to enhance inversion accumulated. Ironheart particles, since over the hands can endanger since life, this device must be treated periodically to control its power. So, let's see. It doesn't say how this it doesn't say this only affects the inversion, so this could help you outside of that, but it's going to get more into it here. As the level of the inversion increases, you will gain energy, which can be used to learn inversion reinforcement effects. There are 5 types of inversion effects: hunt, attribute, recovery, survival, and season. When you learn all 4 effects the same line, you get the line's control effect, which will be enabled at all times. You can enable and use 3 of the inversion reinforcement effects you have learned. You cannot enable 2 effects of the same line simultaneously. Oh, that kind of sucks. So this right here is a good representation. So you can enable 3 inversion effects, but they cannot enable 2 effects in the same line simultaneously. So, for instance, you're going to have 2 abilities, I'm guessing, and 3 of these, but they can't be like this and this, this. It can be this, this, as you see it. Basically not on the same line. But these don't count towards that. That's what it looks like, at least. Effects are applied to all descendants and inversion. So this resets. So this is like a seasonal thing. Okay. Not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of the druid from. I hate how it reminds me from the druid of Diablo because that thing got knocked out of the sky. Like it was. The druid seemed like a good concept, but they ruined it. Added collect Ironheart particles test for hard difficulty fields. So. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a thing now. Complete tasks to acquire Ironheart particles XP. The progress of collected particles tests will reset the end of the invasion season. So the seasons are now going to be invasions. Let's see, new module and lunar modifications. Singer's Mercy, when using as skill, places a speaker and grants a buff to buff allies near the speaker. Changes the effects of Passionate Stage and Delightful Stage to increase firing damage and weak point damage. Okay. So I'm guessing in order. This will increase firing damage, this will increase weak point damage. Basically, the first season has ended. Okay, so basically your supply coins expire. Unused bonus coins cannot be recovered. So basically, you lose them. New invasion passports. Get the new open weapon. So there's a new ultimate weapon, the Excava, which will be in the battle pass. Helmetless head skins of Bunny, Zilla and Breaking Bay, Valve for Freedom, and Sharing Technical Decision. Also, check out the cute backpack attachment cat. Not gonna lie, it's a good design. I like it, but I prefer my polar bear. I like how they did put it on the back because they know it's gonna show the ass. They could have done it to any character that does not have that good of an ass, and they went, "Yeah, we're doing it like that." Yeah. Let's see now. The Invasion Season Battle Supply shops. Let's see. Acquired Bunny's Golden Afterburner's body skin and Voltage Control Mask head skin. So I'm guessing this is Bunny's. Yeah, it looks like Bunny. This is gonna be Valby's Liplication Acceleration skin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm using Bunny's little hoodie beach skin. I love it. Looks nice. So let's see now. Added new procs. Haley to the list of standard descendants in the shop, so you can just buy her if you want. Sniper Squad full dress uniform premium skin package. Typical Army Beret head skin. Hair makeup 1 and 2 packages to include her head skin. Southern front and color from the unknown body skins. Milton Team makeup. Lepet's Infectious Agent Savior premium skin package. Eugene's Nightmare on Med Street, so I'm guessing that's a reference to Nightmare on Elm Street. For those who aren't old enough, it's just really good. Ooh, Ajax's Mark II Dominator 2 set evolving skin. That's gonna be like a good one. Twisted Worship female event skin, Colossus Dead Bride skin, Colossus Executioner skin, male event skin, female event skin, male event skin. Does it mean you have to buy these or like it says event? Same thing with these. That's an event. Does that mean we can earn these in a different way? Added Albion Fire Brigade set unisex event skin, gentlemanly male event skin. I'm guessing instead of it gonna be like it's gonna be like a butler attire. I'm guessing. Added 10 types of paint: clear red, orange, glossy dress pink. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of them because I'm not really interested in all those skins. All right, content improvement. Wait, added visual hints and classic chat messages for locating encrypted vaults. Unless they change the locations, you can actually Google them. And there's like a little map that you can pull up. It ain't really hard to find them. I farm them quite easily because I look at the map. Then I switch from hard to normal. You can constantly do that, and it'll reset the vaults. What I personally do is find a vault that's near a respawn. I go to that respawn. It's not there. Switch to hard mode. Teleport back to that exact same spot. Go back and check. Go back and forth between easy and hard with the things and just do them. So basically, they're replacing missions. So the Mesher Lab's no longer occupation; it's extermination. Slumber Valley is also now extermination. The Forgottens in Starland is also a collection extermination. Unknown Laboratory is now annihilation. The Sepulchre is now a extermination and destruction. I hate escort. Chapel is now an extermination. So the Asylum replaced transport disruption with collection extermination and hacking with extermination. I didn't realize there's. Oh, I forgot the Asylum is. There's two things in there. So the transport disruption is now collection extermination, and the hacking is now just extermination. Okay. Caligula Ossuary is now transport disruption, is now collection extermination and hacking extermination. Basically, these two got the same treatment. Mystery End replaced seizure with power shutdown. Oh, there's more clips of that. Okay, I thought that was an ad. I was like, man, why is there ads on the main site? Seizure with power shutdown. 2 occupation missions with extermination and 1 occupation with destruction. Okay, so there's gonna be a little bit. Basically, it's gonna speed these missions up a bit. Replaced occupation with defense and extermination. Okay. The Haven is now extermination. Old Mystery transport disruption with extermination, and another extermination for Heart of the Fortress. Increased XP reward to completing hard infiltration operations. Also increased XP for defeating monsters by 1.5 times. You can acquire rare basic materials as a reward for completing hard infiltration operations. That is good. Because I'm getting tired of doing a lot of missions for rare basic materials when I also want to do infiltration operations to get some basic rare materials. Because I'm trying to farm for the red modules. So I go on the hard infiltration for better chances. And I can do it like 10 to 20 times without getting them, and it's just getting. Whew. 1 point upgrade brings main changes to hard infiltration, which I'm glad about. Pre-existing missions, occupation defense to give. Okay, more fast-paced combat. That's as they enjoy repeated. As they enjoy repeated farming. No, we do not. We want to get our things so we can farm for harder stuff. We don't enjoy repeated farming on these missions for a single item. Oh my god. The reward system has been adjusted to reflect this. We've significantly increased the amounts of XP gained from defeat monsters, complete missions in hard. They should have done that to begin with. Because I do hard operations to farm for some of my items. And my ultimate Valve, I did like, I forgot how many times I've farmed missions. She's only level 33. I haven't even hit her 40 once with her. I got her about a few days ago. And I don't play, as you guys know, I play Overwatch. I was playing Jurassic Park. Okay, added directions. Is that in the clip? I don't see it. Oh, wait, this is it. Okay, so it tells you where to go. So I will admit, when I first, this will help newer players who don't play much missions. This and the new invasions. This will help people know where to go. Because I will admit, I've gotten lost a few times when I on the first time I did a few missions. No longer target players who are participating in other thank. So I had an issue in the swamp area. I don't know if you guys know. So there's this. You have to farm the toxic area. You have to play the Freyna. But right below that area that you farm for the, I forgot what it is. I think it's in the first area, the swamp. Basically, poison the thing. You get materials, so you can do the hard thing. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Basically, you put in the materials, put in the item, you get the item back after you defeat a boss. So underneath it is a boss mission, and the boss will sometimes it'll come out of the area to try to get to you. It'll follow this really complex path, and it will start attacking you. It just basically makes farming it really hard. Because you have people right below you, so I just been doing solo. As a result, hard difficulty mission not going to play additional voice lines and subtitles. Okay, that's good. Because I was getting tired of hearing story dialogues when I do the hard missions. That's good. Change the melee mechanics of certain named monsters. Replace the spear mechanic of the Electric Cylinder with the shooting weak points. So I'm guessing that's what that is. So now, instead of having like the little orbs, you have to shoot the weak point to do damage. Increase the barrier hit range of the named monster Electric. Increase the gold reward for completing hard difficulty large scale outposts by approximately 3 times. Ooh. Farming gold's gonna get a little bit easier. Improve the routes so that shards acquired from void fragments. Void fragments is a fusion reactor. That's what they're called. So I was trying to get void fragments on the for the poison one in the swamp, and right below it there's a fusion reactor. So basically, that fusion reactor will pop out the boss with spears, and she'll walk all the way around and up on top, and you get dragged into that, and you would accidentally use materials if you shoot it, because then you count as being part of it. So if you had some, you just lost them because you end up getting into a fight, or you run away. Granted, people have done that because they couldn't handle the boss on their own, so they'll drag them up to the surface sometimes to make them fight you. It happened twice to me, which is why I do the area solo now. Remove the starting requirement of void shards and void fusion reactors and added requirements of void shards to the reconstructed devices that appear in the fusion reactors. That is better. That is way better because that's what I was just talking about. So now you can fight them if someone accidentally lures them to you, and you don't use your void shards. But instead, the void shards are now used to require the reconstructed devices. So before you decide to hop in on something, you want to make sure you have the actual void shards to do it. The only one type of shard is required when using a reconstructed. That is good, because I was getting sick and tired of having to farm two different areas just for to get two huge amounts of things just so I could farm and open up the reconstructed devices. Reduce the time to interact with reconstructed device. Now expire 10 seconds after all participants have used them. I had like 12 in one area one time. It was insane. We made adjustments to a single playthrough of the void fragment will yield enough void. Okay, so basically, you only need to do the area thing once, and you'll get enough things to use to avoid the fusion reactors once. Okay. Improve the accessibility for making void fragments fusion reactors on the same battlefield drop and require the same type of shards. While you still obtain the two types of shards from void fragments, the reconstructed devices and fusion reactors now only require one type of shard, further improving accessibility. I love that. Monitor feedback and further improve outputs of wood fragments. For long-term improvements, the dev team is considering the idea to evolve outputs into a non-stop combat experience, as well as improving the farm and accessibility of wood fragments and the integration content. I'm not gonna lie, all they need to do is just improve the outpost chance a slight bit. For example, the little vials you get to increase the chances by 3% on a, I forgot what it's called, on the material. Yeah, it's called the anthropomorphous material. There's a serum you can use to improve the chances of them, and you get them from outposts, and you also get them from doing the hard missions. Granted, the hard missions give you like a 10 to 14% chance, but if you're early on, though, some of them don't have a hard mission, so therefore you're relying on a 0.7, 1.7% chance for it to drop, 2.3, something around those odds. So you can farm them like 100 times and not get one. Granted, by odds, you should get two, but you may not get any. Some of the reconstructed devices now expire. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Players can now view past mission results from the menu after completing special offers and allow them to restart the mission. That is good because I sometimes, when I farm an area for the Fallen Hope, I forget to click restart mission. Then I have to teleport back, do a long walk, and all that. Okay. Let's see. As a result, we've added XP to clearing and special operations. The fastest mind blockade will now give you about 1.5 times more XP than before. For research defense and neutralizing experiment will give you 2 times more XP. We hope this will give players more efficiently across various special operations. I never really done those, to be honest, because I haven't had anything to farm them yet, nor the wanting to farm them. So so the UI has changed. Like, can you add multiple of these to a single one now? Fix issue to allow multiple socket types to be assigned to a single module socket. I'm not gonna lie, with my weapons, I have not even thought about doing that yet. I will I will now. Socket will be applied to load up one set and will also be used for 2 and 3 as well. So wait, if you used them in one set, it didn't apply to the others? That's kind of insane that's not how it works. Okay, so you can have two sockets that look. Oh, okay, so I get it now. So you can have multiple sockets unlocked for that part, but you get to select. So you can have none, or you can have one or two. You get to choose basically. It ain't just, hey, you have access to all of them. It's hey, you have access to multiple in this one little slot. It's not bad. Added dead zone settings for game controller options. Fix the issue. Well, Ash Rose, am I recording this? I am. Okay, I'm 24 minutes in. Main improvements are Morphous fuel linked acquisition rates. Okay, so it displays the acquisition information now, which is good. Main improvements to allow the designate the quantity of researches when researching enhancement materials. Oh, so I can now research a certain amount of them now instead of just doing one at a time or the 20. Okay, that's good. But quantities of researching materials. One consequence of this change is that only 2 studies in the research list will result each enhancement. That means previously, multiple mind adjustments created. Now, when it comes to adjustment control axis, only 2 can be researched at the same time. Okay, that ain't that bad still. So it limits the amount of researching you can get, but you can now do multiple at the same time. Granted, it'll also increase the time, but you can have them be built like, say, in instance you're gonna go to sleep, but you also want to do that. You have to wake up at like middle of the night to select it, then wake up a few hours again, select it again. You can now just click multiple and just go on your way. So, kind of a downside, but also both made the improvements to allow set equipment option category and, and filter all its junk reactions on external components and equipment. So basically, they'll become junk as soon as you pick them up. Basically, is what I'm getting at. Change display location and design of the random options to improve inventory slots. Remove displays for reactors, attributes, archetype, and fix the display of external components set effects. Okay, so it looks like they changed the design basically. It looks like there's four designs now for their things. Design varies depending on archetype. So this is the okay. So I don't understand why that it does this because I was looking at this picture. So this is for this. Okay, so dismantle all designated options unused. Okay, so external components basically has all that now. Okay, so this is change the display location design random option to improve inventory slots. All right, and reactors change depending on the archetype. So this is what's talking about right here. So now depending on the archetype, the design now varies. These are all chill, but they have different designs, probably because they're for different effects. So maybe like an archetype for certain weapons, certain effects, stuff like that. Okay, and let's see what we got here. Change some external opponent icons to differentiate from their appearance based on defense, shield, and HP stats. Oh, okay, so they made a little bit different. So defenses now has this yellow on it, as you can see here, here, here. Blue is now shield, red is now HP. Okay, nice. Okay, looks like we schematize the amount of own equipment tools up in inventory. So now it shows you what percent of what you have. Because sometimes I'll look at it, I'm curious what I all I have in my inventory. So no, this would now tell you if it's mainly weapons, reactors, or external components. Granted, I'm still going to junk all of them and scrap them down for parts. Show the location of records needed to be found progressing to Senate-related quests. I Oh wait, okay, I forgot. It's right below. Made by improving by adding the tracking on tab when research to make it easier for the track target. I improved the intercept battle screen to display the number of linked amorphous materials pairs at each intercept battle. Okay, I get it. Basically, it's just improve the ability to purchase a lot of stuff. Improve the ability to view each evolution stage of a evolving skin. I haven't bought any evolving skins yet. None of them much of a thing. Descendants Jaber. Okay, Jaber's my favorite. Fixing an issue where some stats were not reflected in Jaber's turret. Skill power modifier, additional attack for skills when attacking Colossus Legion. Basically, all those Legion modifiers. Becoming damage modifier. So those weren't showed on the turret. Improved Jaber's turret sync effect. Wait, it didn't apply summon turrets to begin with? I thought the turret sync also affected the turrets. Hence the sync. Because it said something about skills, so I assumed it affected the turrets. I was wrong. We equip a skill module turret engineer instead of improving summon turrets to create turret zone. Increase cooldown of turret engineering. Equip a skill module turret engineer instead of improving summon turrets to create a turret zone. Increase cooldown of turret engineer. Huh? I don't really get it, but okay. Maybe you guys do. I'm confused on reading that. Basically, it says when you equip the module of turret engineering, instead of improving summon turrets to create a turret zone, it will now increase the cooldown of turret engineering. Basically, what I'm reading is if you use turret engineering, it will now increase the cooldown of turret engineer, and it won't improve the summon turrets to create a turret zone. Okay, I guess. Improve player's pitmaster skills now increases the critical hit rate, and the number of flame zones has up to a maximum of 5. Increase Blair's. Oh, Blair's gonna be really good this season. Increase Blair's flame zone skill damage dealt by Blair's burn skill effect. Many changes to Blair's extinction skill no longer retrieves flame zones. Improve the taste of aggression stack for the extinguish skill. Improved MP heal per flame zone from taste of aggression and power fire effects. Fortune abilities max HP. Increase the maximum amount of flame zones that can be absorbed through the extinguish skill. Increase the duration of the blaze up skill, reducing its MP cost. Improve the burn and taste skill so that the skill can be halted when pressing the button during use, which will have the effect of increased skill damage of the burn taste. Improve improve it to be affected by duration-related modules. Increase the max stat when equipping incendiary bomb skill module and reduced MP cost. Okay, increase the number of small fireballs for daily cuisine. Classic. Now, Ajax is the one I'm confused about. So these may just be fixes, but I hope it ain't buffs. Ajax didn't need anything, to be honest. Ajax has one of the highest HP and defense stats in the game, especially Ultimate Ajax. Improved Ajax is an orb barrier and hypercube barrier to be affected by attribute resistances. Okay, that makes sense. That should have been a thing to begin with. But they increased the barrier's HP and defense ratios. I don't think that might be. I think that might be too good. Increase the ratios, barrier-related stats, and life barrier and void bender skin waters are equipped. Okay, the skills are the modules are probably lacking since they're skill modules, so it makes sense to buff those. These ensure a continuously recovered shield for border walks and matrix copulation. Skills that increase the max shield up ratio. So there was an issue with the shield constantly recovering. Improved border walk skill to have a faster motion transitions. Yeah, my mouth is getting dry from all this talking. All this yapping. Modified body enhancement skill to increase HP defense and shield and improved it to grant 100% void energy when used. But increase this cooldown and skill cost. Okay. Change the Warlock skill so it can be stacked when the Void Charge skill module is equipped, and increase the damage dealt proportional to defense when using Void Walks and Expulsion skills. Okay, so this seems like just a bunch of buffs and minor fixes. An improved Void Charge to restore Void Walk stacks and reset the cooldown of Expulsion when used in Enhanced. Okay, so then there's just equipment. Change 4-piece set effect of the ultimate external component Bravery to increase skill duration without any condition. Increase the incoming damage modifier values for the penalty versus sensory depth MP, and psychological victory modules. Okay. Maximum performance when fighting enemies. Ray tracing, PC, shader optimization. And these are all just bug fixes, I guess. Okay. So I'll just do a slow roll on this if you guys just want to take a look at them. So you can just pause and take a quick look. But yeah, that's everything. Kind of surprised it didn't do any weapon balancing at all. I was they did a lot this season though. Fixed a lot of bugs. I didn't really notice any when I was playing. People would probably play a little bit more than me did. I only have 100 hours on the game. I know it's not much, but still more than some people. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Remember, I will be Twitch streaming this game on Saturday, so August 31st, or is it? I keep forgetting there's a 31st in August or not. It'll either be September 1st or August 30th. I'll be doing a stream on that. It'll be this Saturday, basically. So make sure to tune in for that. And let me know what you guys think of all the new updates for this game. Make sure to like, comment, and stuff for more. And the stream is going to be mainly just for if we hit 500 subs, it's mainly going to be the 500 sub stream. I'm also going to get this shaved off. Anyway, I'd like to thank the Mackies for subscribing. Was it? Wait, is that? All right, no, that was yesterday. There's two more people who subscribed this morning. I don't remember off the top of my head, but thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's go for 500. Make sure to like, comment, sub on my videos. Remember, my videos don't have ads, so you guys can just have fun and watch it. No YouTube premium needed. I won't be getting ads for a long time anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.